What's going on, everybody? JT Best Ball here. We are back at our normal 10 o'clock time. It is the nightcap, and I have two of my favorite ball knowers that I like to talk to, Hoohames and Hartman. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to talk about the news, of course, and then we're going to get into a sprint if we can get it to feel. So you guys jump on in it with us.
I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good.
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, what is you guys? Well, let's do this first. Chat, I'm not going to count it down, or I'm not going to go off of time because the sprints always take a little while to fill, anyways. But we are hopping in a sprint draft right now. 7 people, so we'll see. Maybe we can get it to fill. If one of you guys want to throw it in one of those discords for me, that would be appreciated.
Yeah,
Maybe
you got
we
it.
can get it to
Hartman's
fill.
not on it.
Yeah,
Looks like.
yeah, I can.
What is the biggest news that you are reacting to over the week? We'll say over the weekend. Who hangs?
Well, the biggest news, was actually a dodge by the Dallas Cowboys and Tyler Guyton only missing 4 to 6 weeks. Because if Guyton was out, that's toast for the whole offense, in my opinion. And Hartman has to be happy that he's only missing 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, that offensive line is not going to be great anyway, and he is a very good player. So, that could have ruined that season.
What is your exposure of Lamb up to, Hartman?
Lamb 22%.
Okay.
So I mean,
Sounds about right, knowing how in you are on him.
Yeah, I mean for a top 5 pick though, that's a pretty good chunk.
And then Pickens is 30-ish, right?
No, Pickens is a little less. He's close to 20, but Dak's also
that's
17 or so.
I mean, that's pretty reasonable. If you just want to make a stand on a top 5 guy, it's all about bankroll at that point. Not bankroll, but willingness to do it. It's not good, it's not bad. It's just how much risk tolerance do you have?
It's all just fading Saquon. It all just comes right out of Saquon.
I'm actually starting to take a little Saquon now that I can get him at 6.
Yeah, I'll take him sometimes.
I've taken him there a few times.
Yeah. I cannot bring myself to take him before those top 5 get down to Gibbs, Gibbs, Jefferson, Lamb, Barkley or Bijan, and obviously Chase. And I think it's any of them in any order, really. I mix it up, really. I just try to keep everybody around 7 or about 8 to 10%, basically. I want Bijan to be my slight hammer.
And
are you guys worried at all about the Jefferson hamstring stuff?
I'm not.
Not really.
So did you switch to Eliminator?
No, not yet, but we probably should. Oh, I typed the wrong word in.
Okay, I was making sure. We are doing a sprint. Hopefully. Yeah.
I have a real hard time with these sprints and marathons.
We'll probably have to jump to the Eliminator.
Right. What's your the camp news you're most interested in there, Hartman?
I guess probably Jawan Jennings, the injury contract issue maybe, and then Burden being back. Those two.
Yeah. So that Burt or the Jawan Jennings thing is kind of hilarious. It's just hilarious because literally the last year they did this exact thing, and everyone said, "Oh, Ayuk's not really hurt." and then he goes out there and doesn't play well, and then injures that same leg and is done.
Well, they
Like,
said Jawan had that same thing in the springtime too, that
yeah,
calf injury.
yeah. Like I mean, honestly, it's probably their training staff sucks.
Mhm.
Like, if every single wide receiver has a leg injury, like that's not good. Like,
How about you? What do you see anything real
For me,
interesting?
it's obviously the mixing stuff, just not even from a
yeah,
best ball standpoint, but
yeah.
because that's my team also, they're being real freaking secretive about it. And I don't know. I heard the coach today in a press conference, and he didn't want to say anything at all about what it could be or what it actually is or what they think the timeline will be. Like I don't know. I think anything's possible from he's ready to go week 1 to like it's something that could end up causing him to miss a large chunk, or who knows, maybe all year, because we really don't know what it is. The one thing I will say is that I don't know. I know Chubb keeps getting pushed further and further up the board, but like everything that I've been hearing from their first few days at camp is Chubb has not looked good. He still looks like the Chubb from last year. To the point, it was very interesting how D'Amico was asked about how Chubb looked,
Yeah.
how he's been looking. D'Amico did not say he looks good. He like went on this long little tangent and started talking about how Chubb plays physical and he's a good veteran and he's been in the league forever.
Before that, he didn't he say something like he used to be an elite player? Like, didn't he say, like, because the
Yeah, a
Coach
couple
Speak
of days
Index?
ago, it
Yeah,
was
because that was
something
in the Coach
along
Speak
those
Index.
lines. Hmm.
Um, yeah, I that slipped my mind. That's obviously the number one for me because I'm overweight on Mixon. I've been overweight since the big board. Like that, I actually don't think he's going to miss a lot of time. I think, like, worst case scenario, he misses like 3-4 weeks, which isn't good, but that's not like a death nail or either. You
Hmm.
know?
And I'm still hopeful. I mean, if you remember, he did this same thing last year. Last year, he
Yep.
didn't come back or he didn't get on the field until dang near like either either it was when camp was over and they started like, week 1 stuff, or it might have been at the very end of camp. I don't remember, but I know he missed a large portion of the early camp stuff. And so,
Yeah.
like, could it be that, like, it just really is, healing up? Because he injured it, whatever it is, he supposedly injured it working out back in the spring.
All right, I got that quote up. On Nick Chubb, guy's age, he's been through a lot. It's not always going to be the same as his early years in the NFL. Like that's how he started that quote. But what I hang my hat
Bullish.
on with him is that he loves football and he's physical. He plays and prepares the right way, really sharp and good in the protection scheme. That's not a wide receiver one or a running back one quote.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is a maybe we need to look into Woody Marks quote. And I don't like
Yeah.
Woody. I don't like Woody Marks as a prospect, but that guy caught 200 balls in college.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Like I don't like him as a prospect, but man, like that
And
offensive
they
line's
got
not
this.
good. And if the offensive line's not good, like what's Chubb going to do?
I don't know if I'm brave enough to pull the trigger on it, but they got this guy named Jawan Jordan who we got
Yeah,
him last year and he was kind of hurt last year and
yeah,
tried to play through it, and they kept him around and supposedly he's like fully healthy and he's looking really good is what I keep hearing in camp so far. And so
yeah.
honestly, I think if Mixon is out, it could be just like a little bit
J-
of everybody and nobody that you really want type
yeah.
situation.
It's like Jawar Jordan, right? Like Jawar or
Something like
something.
that, yeah.
I think
Like
so.
he's like
Yeah.
a jitterbug type. He was
Right.
fun to watch. I'm not saying he's good, but he was getting sprinkled in best ball drafts last year in the 20th round on like drafters. So
Mhm.
What about
Real
Damian
quick,
Pierce?
there's
real
talk he
quick,
might be
chat.
good.
We are going to jump out of the sprint, and I am going to jump into an eliminator. It was still waiting on 6. It kind of wasn't moving at all, so we will go into an eliminator. you guys can jump in that with us. We have 7 spots, 6 spots, so still plenty of time. Sorry to cut y'all off. I just wanted to let
No,
everybody know.
no, it's all
Very
good.
good.
We yeah, what's up? I've never seen Christopher or Chris Topher Lee Johansson. I've never seen that name. I- But yeah,
Thanks for stopping by, though. We appreciate it.
I'm pretty out on the Texans run game if it's not Mixon. Like, you don't have to like Mixon as a person, but he's not efficient as a runner, but he still produces every year.
Hmm.
Even though every single team he's ever been on has never really had a solid backup to him.
Hmm. Well, one reason why I was in on him and I was drafting him at a pretty decent clip, I hate to say now, but one reason is just because, like, I think with the defense that we're going to have this year, like, they're going to get the ball a lot of times in really good field position, and like a healthy Mixon, like he's going to be in there every time they're in the red zone, unless like
Yeah.
he's hurt or needs a breather or something, you know. So I can see a lot of multiple touchdown games from him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. What is your underdog name? Let's see if we can find you. What spot are you in, Chris? I guess is that you in the 9 spot?
Young Moolah is GAB Sports.
Is that 7?
Okay,
I
young
can't see it.
Moolah.
Yeah, I see it. And then the other, I'm going to guess Chris is the 12 hole. That's my guess. I guess
Okay,
Chris is the 12 hole. That's what's your take, Hartman? What number do you think Chris is?
I was gonna go 9 hole.
9 hole?
Yeah.
All right.
Will he let us know? It is the
There
9.
we go. There we go. We were just going to keep guessing until he finally spoke again.
Eventually, we would get it right.
Yeah, that's right.
How many chows did you guys get in?
0.
0? You didn't like that contest?
No, I love that contest, but I decided to max the both bulldogs slow, and I would have rather done 3 chows. But I'm to the point I need to. We're not being allowed overtime, so I have to like figure out what I want to do more. So
CMC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Eliminator, that's where I'm at. You good,
Yeah.
Hartman? Yeah.
Yep. Easy pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I can definitely do some, but I kind of also want to wait and see what else to do. And with as early as they brought this out, I'm assuming there's a Chow Chow too.
That's true. That's true. I actually thought it would last a little longer than it did. I know it was 15 entries you could do, and it was a small field, but I thought the $50 price point might make it last a few more days than what it did.
No, everything is filling. Everything's just getting filled. Like it's. I'm up to 13 BBMs finally though. I did a couple. I did a couple. I did a couple by myself. The one Steve and I done was pretty good.
I did 6 of them over the weekend just for the little promo thing they had. I figured why not? At least I'll have. That's probably the only 6 I'll do by myself when I'm not on stream with somebody.
Yeah.
So I was like, why not? They're going to give me some money back for it.
My goal is to get to like 20 to 25 of them by the end of the season. Like I don't really want to do a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So I want more contests like the Chow Chow. But I decided to do the 2 BBMs for the extra $10 versus the 1 Chow Chow, basically.
Okay. Makes sense.
It is too bad how quick the stuff fills, like lately.
I mean,
What are y'all thinking
This
here?
is
You
all
want to
you
grab
take.
one of the top wide receivers?
so I like Brian Thomas in this contest. Do you have the first 4 weeks showing or the last 4?
I do have the first 4 weeks:
I really
Carolina,
like
Cincinnati,
the
Houston,
Brian
San
Thomas's.
Francisco.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
Bucky's
Yeah,
also
Brian
a good
Thomas.
pick. But yeah, I mean, you're out on Bucky, I know, and the worst news is even worse for him than it is for Rashad White. So like Bucky is a harder click now
Yeah.
as well. This is actually the one I just done was Derrick Henry, Brian Thomas on my account.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. You were telling me about it before it started.
Yeah.
how many?
Did you get any chows in, Hartman?
Oh yeah, I ended up getting 9 in. How
9.
about you?
I got 10 of them in. I don't know if y'all caught it, but like,
Si-
swear to God, like it's on stream so you can see it. Me
Oh
and
yeah.
Mark ripped 5 in a row 101s in the chow. 3 of them Saturday night. We
Yeah.
fired up the stream Sunday. The first 2 we got in Sunday 101s. It was insane.
Nice. I mean that means like even if you were not like heavy on Jamar Chase, like at least you have a
Mm-hmm.
contest that you're heavily weighted on him.
Mm.
Like
And I
I'm
didn't
assuming
really.
you intentionally built differently on all the teams
Oh
too.
yeah, oh yeah. We
So
we got
like
wild with some of them just because we ran out of stuff to do. Like
eh,
one of them we pulled up Lamar and Hampton to the 2-3 turn because I don't like a
yeah,
whole lot of players at the 2-3 turn myself. We had 2 of those Jamar Chase teams with Lamar. Let's make this pick and then I'll finish it up.
yeah.
What I was gonna say on it. Brees maybe.
I'd lean
I'm
Breeze.
assuming we maybe want running back here.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Brees. Like they do play Pittsburgh week 1. Um,
Yeah.
Well, he just went. Do we want to drop down to Cook or do we want to go receiver or Kyron? I don't like that they play Houston week 1.
Either running back or Garrett would be fine.
What do you
yeah,
think, Hoohames?
it,
You want to go
I,
Cook
I,
or
I like
Garrett?
Cook. I think I like Cook.
Let's go Cook. I have
Uh,
too much Garrett. But
I
and then we had another team with Chase that we pulled Lamar up again and had him with Lamar. And then Burrow came all the way back to the 6-7. So we just went ahead and took Burrow too and left it at a Lamar Burrow team.
Yeah, no, I actually have one of those teams in the big board, and I love it. Like I just took Burrow at the 5. I don't care. Like I was like, nobody else is gonna have this. Let's do it. Hartman
What's up, Tim,
disappears.
by the way?
Yeah, so the one thing about those contests that are open less than a week, like you can literally just pull people all the way around the board and not even worry at all about their ADP, because
Exactly.
whatever you do, like especially a higher dollar tournament, like you kind of want to be a little more player takesy, get the guys you want, so that way you actually like your teams. Like and like I said to you, I've taken 2 in my high dollar ones, a fade player and Derrick Henry, and then
Mm-hmm.
taking all players I like around him. Like I'm going that way, so like I can just get all of my guys, but it's on a team with Derrick Henry, and then I can continue to not take Derrick Henry in the other contest. you know.
Yeah, and that's probably the best way to do it. Mixing like a high capital guy you don't take much with
Yeah,
regular guys you take.
yeah. That and I'm not gonna do it with all of them, but
You guys like Evans here or maybe like Worthy? What do you talk to me?
I lean Evans.
I I agree. I'd say Evans. The other one I would suggest, and we'll take Evans, but I like Alvin Kamara for Eliminator quite a bit. He's definitely going to be the guy in the first few weeks. Like the reason his ADP is where it is because he's going to go like there's everybody's afraid he's not going to play week 15 to 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his ADP, like every running back's ADP is up in this contest,
Mm-hmm.
but his isn't up as much as it should be because that fear is also like like it's not a real fear really for this contest. You know, if you're getting to week 12 where he gets benched, you're happy. You know, like
Yeah.
you're a
I
little
agree with
sad
that. I
week.
just
You're a little sad week 13 if he's not playing, but like you're still happy on this
no,
contest.
yeah. That's exactly why like I know that eliminator I drafted on your stream today, like you were saying I should have went one more receiver instead of running back, which I kind of was thinking maybe that, but it got to the 20th round and there wasn't anybody there that I liked. And
Yeah.
all of my receivers had a week 10 bye or later. And so I was like, you know
Okay.
what? It's an eliminator. I got all 6 of these guys for
I,
the first 10 weeks. If I get kicked out because I only had 6 in week, in week
I
10 or 12, I'm getting paid. I'll take my money and move
right.
on.
I did see that as well. And as I said, it was a minor complaint. It was just like
And I just thought, especially with the mixing stuff, like Woody Marks possibly could have a nice role early in the
yeah.
season versus all of the receivers that was there in the 20th round were just gross. And I didn't want to do a receiver in the 17th because I think that's when I took Johnson with the shuck stack or whatever I was doing.
Yeah.
So no, I agree. I do eliminators that way sometimes, where it's like, okay, whatever. Like it's going to get really rough in week 10 or week 12 or week 14, but you're only playing a head to head, right? Like you still have a decent chance at
Yep.
winning at head to head because you don't know what shape your opponent's roster is going
Yeah.
to be
Like
in.
some people say just to completely punt tight end and just take like K. Dotton and Theo Johnson and then
What are you guys thinking here? We could go down a little bit for a running back. It would be Swift to me, or there's some good receivers on the board. I would kind of like something maybe like not him, the other guy went
I
either maybe
DK
DK or Swift. What do you think,
I
Hoohames?
I think we go receiver.
or Rice.
No, I don't think we go Rice. Not in this.
No, not an eliminator.
Yeah. Like
You like DK? Well, I guess we're out
I
of
don't
time, so hopefully you do.
I don't love DK, but I do mix him in.
Okay.
I mean,
He's got that tough matchup week 1 against the Jets, but then, it's kind of nice if we can get him out of the first round. You got Seattle, New England, Minnesota.
something I will say though is DK Metcalf is kind of, he's an alpha and like he done the whole like only eating candy or whatever thing for a while. And like
Yeah.
I think maybe he's just weird enough to be best friends with Aaron Rodgers. Like so
Well, and it's like so Aaron Rodgers has historically, when he does like a guy, he will target him heavy. And like
yeah.
who else? Like who
Right.
else is even close to like taking targets from him in that offense? So I don't know. I wasn't really that in on him, but lately I've kind of warmed up to him a lot. I look at him with some of the other guys in that range, and I'm just like, I know he's getting massive targets this year from Aaron Rodgers.
My problem is like I think Devonta Smith is just a smash pick. Like I like him more. I think Devonta
Okay.
Smith ends the season with more yards and touchdowns. I think the Steelers offense could be a total absolute dumpster fire. And I think the Eagles offense will at least move the ball. And they absolutely like consolidate targets on the Eagles.
What are y'all guys thinking here? We're on the clock.
Caleb or Olave, maybe.
Yeah, you scroll down a little. Hit RB actually. Yeah, Caleb or Pollard. Caleb probably better.
Yeah,
Like-
either RB is fine.
Yeah,
We'll go Caleb.
yeah. I think an RB there. I don't know. Like a lot of the teams that I tend to like, that I start like 4-4. Like I start 4 running back, 4 wide receiver, and eliminator. I've tended to really like those teams if I don't have to like actually reach on any of the running backs. Like here we reached a little bit on Caleb, but like the next round they'll all definitely like the next 2 rounds they'll almost definitely be wide receivers that we like, right?
Well,
Yes.
and I don't even think in this format we didn't really reach like Pacheco, Swift are both off the board already.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
they're just all pulled up so much. And he's been moving up, it seems like, just in general.
Well,
Caleb.
he is a rookie in the eliminator format, so like it makes sense that Pacheco and Swift do go ahead of him.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Do you
But-
think he earns the goal line role though, right out the gate? I mean, because Warren's not necessarily thought of as like a goal line type back.
It's possible, yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I
I
just
have
share time.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
like, I mean,
trying to figure it out.
I've seen that they've had some bullish reports on what's it, Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh yes, that is so an Arthur Smith thing too. That's the
Yeah,
one thing
like
that we're
and
forgetting
talk
all
about
about.
like I've been
That's
out
gonna
on
be the new what was the dude in Atlanta that he always
Cordell
played?
Cordero
Patterson.
Patterson,
Patterson.
who is with the Steelers still, I believe.
Shh.
Yeah.
Don't speak it into
It
existence.
doesn't matter if I know. Arthur Smith knows he's there, and that's all that really matters. Like
We have the Steelers mega stack brewing.
yeah,
I mean, we might be looking at him at the end.
I mean, by the end, you mean like round 15 for eliminator. It's wild.
What receivers you guys like here? Or we could just grab Mahomes, but I'm thinking probably more so receiver.
Probably like Jaden Reed or Jerry Jeudy the most.
I would be okay with either one of those. I'd also be okay with Shakir to give us a floor.
Yeah.
I'm fine with any of those three.
Let's look at the
I like. Let's go, Judy. Judy plays Cincinnati week 1. Something I've been doing is trying to get. I've been trying to get a Brown on every eliminator team, the last 7 or 8. Like Jerome Ford,
a Brown wide receiver, or just any Brown?
Just a Brown. Like because they play the Bengals week 1, and
that is smart.
Like Jerome Ford actually feels like a really good pick at like 1 because you still get him at like 160 in eliminator.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if he only advances you 1 week, like that 1 week matters, So and the first week is the most important week, right? Unlike every other format. Hey, what's up, Ben King? Bink King, my bad.
So when would you
Thanks
guys
for
start
stopping by?
When would you guys start looking at mixing?
I was okay with it with that last pick, honestly. But
Mixon?
I mean, it's still a scare. I'm not like I would actually rather just go Scadaboo, but like we could get him a little later. Hit quarterback.
Or we could take Baker.
Yeah, we could just take Baker. Yeah, I think Baker makes sense. We got Evans, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Baker or Golden.
You Golden still there? Yeah.
Either one.
Let's do that.
I think I got it in. Woohoo! Look at that.
Nice.
With the second to spare.
I didn't see Golden was there. Nice.
We're gonna have to watch our bye weeks at receiver. We got a couple
2
9s and a couple 5s. I don't worry as much about the 9s, but those 5s.
Yeah.
But Golden also opens up Love, which I don't know. Do you guys still try to get like a skinny stack? I'm more open to taking an unstacked quarterback in the eliminator than in a regular tournament. But I do still like to try to get a stack when I can.
I almost think it's better to not get a stack at times. Like depending on who your quarterback is. Like if it's Dak Prescott, like I would probably rather just take Bo Nix in that area if I have CeeDee Lamb and Pickens because Bo Nix gives you a separation. Like most people there are probably going to be taking the stack. It gives you a different avenue and it gives you a cleaner out. And Bo Nix has the rushing upside that Dak no longer has. I don't know exactly what I do, but like I think that like you beat the Dak team if your two receivers aren't good anyway, right? Like if you both have the same receivers, and if only one of them hit, you still have that guy. And the
Mhm.
only way you lose is if both of them hit. So
That
like
makes sense.
like I think if I double stack a wide receiver room, I'm more unlikely to stack the quarterback. Maybe I'm wrong. I apparently like that was wrong based on the Pete Overzet information. Like because the
I don't do a whole lot of double stacking in the eliminator. I kind of like to stick with, you know, ideally in a perfect build, I'll have 3, skinny stacks,
yeah.
Yeah, that
preferably like with one of their main dudes.
So here,
Um,
yeah, we could do that. I would be totally fine with Dobbins too. Uh,
I say either one of those would be my choice, unless you see something else y'all
well,
like.
Baker plays
oh,
Atlanta week 1, right?
Yes,
there we go.
Yeah,
Baker
Baker. Yep.
Baker.
makes sense. We got Evans.
And I think for me in this, like, I just try to do the skinny stacks, kind of same as
Yeah,
UJT. Where
Mm-hmm.
like you don't have to though. If you don't have to stack anything, but if I can get like just CD and I can get Dak with it, or I don't know,
yeah,
like Calvin Ridley with Cam Ward, something like that.
right. Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm definitely like the skinny stacks. I love. I just think if you're all in on an offense for this format, like I don't know, maybe you just want the quarterback too, but like I'm tending to take 3 quarterbacks in every eliminator, unless I
What are you
like
guys thinking here? I don't see any running backs I like.
hit tight end.
What's tight end? Yeah.
I mean, I think we can agree on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think all 3 of us like the same guy here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
I mean, I still like any of the top 3 tight
yeah.
ends.
I
You
do
want to
too.
just go ahead and grab one?
I would like. I mean, we could lean into the Cincinnati Week 1 still, but like Tyler Warren's
Just
probably fine.
I
Like
say Warren. We
Yeah,
already
Warren.
have
we
a
have a
lot of week
Brown
9 guys.
and we have a Brown, and like if
Yeah.
we want to go with the
We have
like,
2 Browns, don't we? Oh no, just 1 Brown.
yeah, we just have the one Brown, and like
I was thinking of Pittsburgh.
yeah, like there is definitely a too many Browns number. There's I don't, and it's not a very big number. So like,
The number might be 1.
yeah, the
You
number
never know.
might not even be 1. It might be lower. Uh,
I wanted to go back real quick and hit this one comment I saw a minute ago. Tim, I think a lot of people just say to draft the eliminators in August or the later you get into August, because just the way that, it's set up, that is the one tournament more than any where, like, okay, if you're drafting a lot of eliminators mid-August on, hopefully you know more about the depth charts, the second running backs, all that stuff, but more importantly the injuries, right? We see
yeah.
now that camps starting up every other day, there's a new injury scare, this, a new injury scare, that. And especially the way the eliminator set up this year, just trying to get out that first round and then get into the head-to-heads. I think that's why a lot of people are waiting.
Well,
Yeah, and
so
you wait
go ahead.
until August to draft the eliminators because otherwise, if you end up like me, you have 20% Judkins in it.
I had
I have a
14,
lot of Judkins too.
I had 14% Judkins and 22% Rice. So,
Yeah.
but like
Rice was a high one too.
at the same time, like the same information is in all the contests. So like all the contests open all summer. So like BBM is the same exact way.
Mhm.
The difference is, in my opinion, and the reason I'll do a lot less of them next year early, is because especially if we keep this same format, you don't need the super team. Like the reason to draft early is to get the super team, to like get the backup to the guy who gets hurt, like get the Chubb at
Mhm.
80 at like before he goes up, to get J.K. Dobbins before he signs with Denver, right? Those are the
Mhm.
reasons to do that. Get the Xavier Worthy in the 5th before Rashee Rice admits to the plea deal or agrees to the plea deal. Like those are the reasons to draft early. So like you're not trying to get a super team whenever you're just head to head every week. Does it help? Yes, it helps, but it helps less than in other formats as well.
No, I agree. And looking back on it now, I was just so excited about this format. Let's
I mean, there's a pretty obvious pick right there for us. I think Hartman
yeah,
would
I'm just
agree.
seeing what's going. Or well, he's got to. He probably
Is it
didn't. We're
slot
thinking
demon?
that
No, no, it is not slot
Kurt,
demon. No, it's not slot demon.
either one.
No.
I think Love's the pick.
Love
Yeah.
makes sense to me. We have Golden.
Yeah,
None of the other QBs work with anything, right?
no.
Okay, yeah.
No.
I mean, McCarthy supposedly has some rushing
Oh, well,
outside, but
well, like we had like BTJ T-Law.
I mean, we can just.
we did have
I
BTJ.
want 3 quarterbacks anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Uh,
can
like
grab
even
him
if
on
he
the
comes back.
backside. He might come back.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way to get all of them was to take Jordan Love there.
Yeah.
Tucker Craft was still available, right? And
I
No,
believe so.
no,
I'll
he
check
went
it again.
before we even
did
took
he? Okay.
before we even took
Okay.
Warren.
Yep. Well, before we took Warren.
I think, right?
Oh yeah, the pick right before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he went before
110.
Andrews. Wow. Somebody believes in the Kittle talk.
The Tucker Craft high run strong.
So like nobody remembered like that comparison to Kittle thing was actually from February. Nobody remember like people bringing it up now, but that was from February. I remember that pre big board, like or during like early in the big board hearing that comparison to that he thought that it could be more like a Kittle.
We should have listened.
I did. Like I yeah.
Yeah,
I mean
we're at a 2-3-5-1. Obviously, if somebody's there, it
Yeah.
makes sense. But if he's not, which he just went, what do we want to do here?
what are our running
What's tight end look like?
Kincaid,
Nothing
we
good.
got 9
Nothing good.
seconds.
Go back.
go back to RB. Hit Eckler, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
Get
That sounds good to me.
yeah. Go back to our
It gives us a late one too, because we got some with early bye weeks.
yeah, because Caleb Johnson has the week 5 and Cook has the week 7. And like Cook is really, really strong for this format, but it's because he has that knockout potential. Like he has that 26, 27 point ceiling, right? Like he can just snap off a 60-yard run on any play. Eckler gives us a floor, right? So like I think the context of our room is really good. Like with CMC just being CMC.
Let's look at it. We have CMC up top, and then we have Cook, like you were just talking about, and then we have Caleb. Hopefully, he'll get in there and get us some touchdowns from time to time. And Eckler, I like Eckler because he's an RB2, but like he still plays. He's not the type where like we're getting him just for an injury or something like that. He's still going to be on the field playing.
Yeah, that's why I have like 18% Eckler and like 16% Rachaad White. And if I'm wrong on both of them having a standalone role, I'm going to have a bad season.
Yeah,
because
that's part of why it's hard for me to get there on Bucky, because I think White is going to be involved a lot more than.
Well, like even with that being said on Bucky, like they were like when Bucky was going nuts, Rachaad White was still getting his carries and stuff. Like if you go back and look at the game logs, the Bucks offense was just elite. That's all it comes down to.
No, I know, and I'm just hard-headed. Like I just think that like we're paying for probably his absolute ceiling, and then there's always the unknown of like, y'all know me, I say it all the time, I'm a big coaching matters guy, and we don't know what the new coordinator there is going to be like. Like, is he going to be good? Is the offense going to run as smoothly and the plays get called at the right time for it to be successful, and in the rhythm in which the plays are called? Because it could be a step back, right, with Cohen being gone. I'm not saying it will. I'm not predicting it. I'm just saying let's make this pick first. Do we want to?
shooting on the fall or no?
No,
I'm not really worried about the hamstring injury myself.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I
mean,
just don't like Tootin, but we can do it if y'all want. Or what do y'all want to do?
Palmer
Talk
Williams at
intentions.
receiver.
or Kincaid. I'm fine with any
Oh,
of it.
Kincaid would be good.
Kincaid's still there. Let's go,
Yeah.
Kincaid.
Yeah.
I can't get it in. I think I barely got it. Yes.
Yeah,
Whew.
nice. Yeah,
We
going
pushing
over
the
to
buttons tonight.
going over like starting them and then moving them is usually the faster way than trying to click
Yeah,
draft.
yeah.
I made that mistake today. I went to click draft and definitely fumbled.
Yeah.
That's why at the last second I just went over there and did it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of Kincaid, but I'll take them at this.
I'm
this
starting to
late.
warm up to him too because
I
it's like he's another one that I think like I don't know, he could just be about the same as last year, but
well, he goes
if
at
he
the same.
if he
same
takes a step, I think it could be a big step.
Did you see he rested today though? His knee was sore. He didn't practice
I
today.
heard that, but it's a rest day. It'll be fine.
he The problem is he goes like fairly close to all the other tight ends that I like. Like I kind of like Ferguson more than him, and I kind of like Dallas Goddard more than him. So like, and he goes before both of them. So that's my issue. I do click him some. Like I make sure to get some shares,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but I do prefer the other two.
Yeah, I'm at like 4% or something.
I saw my boy Jaden Blue did a couple nice things today at camp.
Yeah, both the rookies look good, and both the vets look like crap. Apparently,
That's not shocking.
yeah, yeah, right.
So do
at,
we
at
have
this,
anything?
go ahead.
Do we have anything at QB that we want to look at, or no? Are we done?
I mean, we could just pull up Aaron Rodgers here.
We could pull him up, or we could get Williams and see if he comes back around. What do y'all want to do?
We could do that too.
Two of the teams only have one QB. I
Yeah,
see.
let's take Rodgers. Like
We have two Pittsburgh players, pretty good capital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got him in there. So far, we're looking at QB being done, Baker, Love, and Rodgers. We have CMC, Cook, Caleb Johnson, and Eckler in the running back room. BTJ, Mike Evans, Metcalf, Judy, and Golden in the receiver room. Warren and Kincaid at tight end. Are we done at tight end with those two? Y'all feel good about being done?
I think this is absolutely a 3-5-7-3 build.
3-5-7-3. Okay.
I think. I mean, we could just go light at tight end. That's fine. Like I'm fine with that. I don't.
I mean,
do
that's
that.
kind of it.
Yeah.
That something like that would be borderline to me, where it would just depend. Like if there was a player at another position, say in the 17th or 18th, that I thought helped more, then I'd be okay with it.
If Warren wasn't a rookie, I would be completely fine with it.
Yeah, it's one of those rooms like we can stop, but if we one in 15, 16, then we can grab it.
If there's something we really like in the last round, like just wait till the last round and take another one. Go.
Beaking is trying to sell his BBM team.
Maybe it's the banana team.
I really
you can do that over there.
I really like that one I drafted, the one where I got Lamar in the 7th.
Oh yeah.
That team feels good.
Yes.
No, it's I got Rams wide receiver. Yeah, like
I think I didn't see the draft, but I saw like the post you made about it or whatever. It looked nice.
Yeah. The first one I drafted that day did not look nice. Like it was okay, but the second one looked really good. So Jalen McMillan, what's your take on taking him for this contest specifically, especially with Baker?
I don't hate it. Miles Sanders.
With Godwin possibly being out.
For me, it would either be him or Blue as a 5th running back.
I'd be Blue, but McMillan's fine.
Blue's fine. Let's do Blue. I don't get to a whole lot of Blue, so I like now that he goes at like mid 150s to 160, I don't mind taking him.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like
and we got
that
him like
feels a lot better
170
than
something just now.
nice. Yeah, we so
And
Blue,
for me, like if I'm, oh, go ahead. Who?
he was going at like 125 to 135 there forever. And like
Mm-hmm.
I just never got it.
Yeah, no, I didn't start getting in on him until he got more to like the 150s. That's when I really started getting in on him, and it it's just like you said, like the other guys are not exciting. Now they're looking not good in practice. It's like unless they add somebody else, he's the guy with juice. Like I
Yeah.
mean, he's not going to be a workhorse, no, but
I mean,
they're going to have him on the field enough to hopefully put up some good fantasy scores. I think in that offense.
I've bet a little bit on Miles Sanders because he's incredibly cheap, but he's also not Javante Williams, which is
Yes,
the
yeah.
more yeah.
I'm just all Jaden Blue. I don't pick
All
very much Sanders. No Javante.
Javante, like I have a couple shares where he fell to 150.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
have a couple like really
I'll take
early.
him there.
Yeah.
If you
Wandale,
guys want to do a third tight end, y'all want to do something like that, or
I
do you
kind of
see a
love
receiver you
Wandale.
like?
I mean, do we need a guy like Wandale? I'm okay with it, but like,
Oh, we can take Arroyo.
How do our receivers look?
I
We
think
got
we
5 of them. We'll get another one. Probably finish it out at receiver. Oh well, we ran out of time. Hopefully, y'all's okay with Arroyo. They're moving him all over the formation. I think he might be a thing.
when
Like
they came out and said very early that he could be our replacement for DK Metcalf, and
mhm.
everybody like just faded him after that. Like I didn't take him as much, but like I ended up having like a little over 8% in pre-draft, and I'm at like 8% right now, but or like 6.5. But like now he goes in every draft, and he should go in every draft. I stopped taking it because I didn't want I didn't want like 20%.
Yeah, he was one of my highest on him pre-draft. I had like 13.
Nice.
But
I switched over to Mason Taylor at one point.
yeah,
Mason Taylor, I hear, is looking pretty decent too.
Yeah.
I sadly got Harold Fannin pilled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think those bags are dead.
yeah, yeah. But
Like
not
let's
in the
be honest, the
backfield.
Browns are not going to be good. David Njoku could absolutely I don't know what the contract's like, but I could see a team trading for him mid-season.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you happen to see DeAndre Hopkins catch today, Hoohames?
nope.
He caught a nice little pretty classic one-hand D-hop in the end zone from Lamar.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he push off?
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
If you ask Hoohames, he like shoved. It was more than just a push.
I wasn't even going to mention that, but if I was, what I would have said is,
we already know what.
did you see
we
both
already
hands?
know what you're thinking.
Yeah, like my only question.
The other
is, did
hand
you
was
see
being
both hands?
held.
Okay.
The other hand was being held.
Yeah.
No, it was a sweet catch though.
Well, what's weird is, like, as much as I hate on him, like when he went to Arizona, he seemed to get open without, like, with nobody around him all the time. Like, but it didn't feel like he ever did that or as often in Houston. Maybe it was just because like I seen more highlights than anything else, and I was actually watching more ball then.
We want your boy Bryant here. Or y'all like a different receiver better?
I think Darius Slayton's the better click for this.
Yeah, I like Slayton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gross, but why not?
He's just kind of a spike week guy. Like he fits in pretty well. Like just at the end of your receiver room. We had a lot of projectable volume with kind of like our Jerry Judy, DK Metcalf, Mike Evans. Like
Yeah,
all
that's
kind
why
of
I
wide
was kind
receiver
of
ones,
thinking
bad
more of
teams.
a like upside guy like Bryant, but it's good. We can go Slayton. We did.
I kind of don't view Bryant as the upside guy. I like the way I
You know?
view him as like a 40 to 50 yard touchdown guy, like giving you some usable weeks,
Well, that's what I mean. I can see him having
like a
some nice
Romeo
spike
Dobbs,
weeks.
like
Okay,
like a
I guess I
little bit better than a Romeo Dobbs.
okay,
Like
maybe I'm
that's kind of
looking.
why I kind of like
On a
I
rim.
was the Pat Bryant guy, right, forever.
So if that's the case, wouldn't he be maybe even a better pick than Slayton if he's more of a floor guy? We
Maybe,
could take him here, maybe.
Well, we have a lot of floor. I think is the
yeah,
I think he's a good pick here, but I think
Because
that
we're
would,
right,
going receiver with 18, right?
yeah.
yeah.
Who do y'all like here?
I'm
I
fine.
think
I mean, I'm not
Bryant.
against Pat Bryant, but
Yeah.
There you go. We'll get both of them. We got Slayton first.
sweet.
Now we'll get Bryant. So that is going to be the team: Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, CMC, Cook, Caleb Johnson, Austin Eckler, Jaden Blue. Excuse me. Nice little running back room overall. McCaffrey and Cook up top. Receiver room will be good enough, I believe, with BTJ, Mike Evans, Metcalf, Judy, Golden, Slayton, and Pat Bryant. Went with the 3 tight ends, Warren, Kincaid, and Arroyo.
Yeah, it's a solid team.
I like it.
Like it's exactly what you want in an eliminator. You don't feel like it's gonna dominate, but you don't feel like it's a crap team. You know,
Mhm.
like it's just built.
Yeah, and
There's no holes.
in like week 1, I think we just know like we have a lot of just like, main targets on their team, like kind of high usage guys, even if they don't play on the best teams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And like one thing that pops out to me is for week 1, we have Baker and Jordan Love. They're both in really nice matchups. Atlanta,
yeah.
Detroit, Pittsburgh has that gross one, but if we can get them out of the
Well,
first round,
The
they
grudge
get
matchup.
Seattle.
it's the
Yeah.
double revenge game.
Yeah.
It's the
Mhm.
Aaron Rodgers. Like I'm actually attacking that game from the other side. Actually, I think both of those quarterbacks are going to be very angry at the franchise that they were at. Like Fields absolutely has a reason to be, and Aaron Rodgers is just built that way. Like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Well, they made him fly all the way out there just to fire him.
yeah,
He's gonna be bitter.
yeah, right.
What
Like
What do y'all want to draft next, boys?
we could test sprint again, see where it's at.
Let's test it out.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Not the 8 hour. I
8
don't have
hour.
that time.
No. 9
Eight,
people.
and
I'm
waiting
not
for
even
even
gonna
more. Waiting for even more.
I'm not even gonna hang around. I tell you what, I already got my things loaded up. If y'all aren't opposed to it, let's just run another eliminator.
Yeah, I love
I want to
eliminator.
start getting my numbers up now that camp's there. I'm only at 50 and I want to at least get to 100.
I got 61. I do want to. I'm going to do like over 100 of them. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to do. Like this is the contest I want to like. It's probably the worst for ROI.
Yeah.
But it's the contest I really want to play. You know.
Yeah, I'm at about 45. I'm thinking close to 100.
I want to get
I'll,
between 100 and 120. I think I'm not going to
That's
max.
probably about where I'll end up.
And I'm a 61 right now. So, and to be honest, like with all the other contests, like so, supposedly, drafters are going to put out a super flex at some point, and I'm excited for that. I will be doing a ton of drafters when that contest comes out. The first day that comes out, I'm going to do like a 4 hour live stream on it. I know you guys aren't as
Nice.
into it, but
I heard you
I'll
talk
be
about it earlier.
I'll be pretty into it the first day.
the first day.
Yeah.
So like on drafters, I'll kind of get into some of the research I was looking at. So there was only 11,000 entrants in last year's over there, and it was $5. I hope it's $5 again. Like 750 to max is like the perfect number.
Mhm.
I did 11 entries. I had 3 in the top 500. And like I looked at the top teams, they were not good. Like the one thing that I learned is that over there on drafters, it's full PPR, And in full PPR, it's massively different with being able to hit your flex with the wide receiver or running back.
Right.
So you don't have to push up quarterbacks near as heavy. And like going heavy wide receiver, like making sure you get two good quarterbacks, and then like getting the third, like not like on underdog, you want to make sure you fill the flex with quarterback. On drafters, it's kind of the opposite. You want to make sure you have enough to hit if both of them hit, but like it's better to like take that extra 5th-round pick and add like George Pickens to your team,
Right.
because that
He
like
might hit more than like Cam Ward or something.
yes,
That makes a lot
well
of sense with it being full
yeah,
point PPR.
and because late in the drafts you can start adding the PPR scam players like Demario Douglas's, Wandale Robinson's, Jalen Knoll will probably be one of those. So like I think there's a major edge in understanding the difference in the formats. And I don't think that the 3 quarterback builds are done, but like, so the team I had that finished 77th, I think it was, I drafted Anthony Richardson straight up over Lamar Jackson last year in that one
Yeah.
because it was I didn't have any A Riches, and I was very in on A Rich. And my quarterback room, the 3 quarterbacks I drafted in total, for like not including the few, like number one, I only had 2 weeks that flexed a quarterback over 18 points. So like
Wow.
and like most of my weeks I had a wide receiver or running back flex over that.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So yeah,
Yeah,
quite a bit different strategy.
but if I took
What do you guys want to do here? Henry, Achan,
Henry
Puga's
or
on the board.
Achan is what I would like. I actually really like the Raiders if you get past week 1.
So
That's
Genty.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, just a
Yeah.
running back.
Yeah, just any running back.
We'll go Genty.
I do Henry most of the time, but that's purely as a hedge. Like I'm hedging my non-eliminators, like with the eliminator a little bit on players that I kind of like but haven't taken. Like I've got a lot of Amon-Ra in eliminator too, because my argument with him isn't that he's not good; it's that I don't see wide receiver 1 as a real possibility for him on the season.
My
I think
big one is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Thanks
I
for
think he's
stopping
like,
by, Jamie. We appreciate it.
yeah. All right. No, you can go. I was just going to ramble.
We are here normally 10 o'clock, 6 days a week. This week's a little different with the family being gone. I kind of got some weird times here and there. But yeah, come hang out. We have fun. We draft best ball. We bring awesome guests like Hoohames and Hartman on.
Yeah, so back to the Superflex thing real quick. So my quarterback scored 340 points total. Lamar himself scored 411. That 70 points puts me in like the top 10. Like, from just like, and that's without having a second quarterback. Like if I would have just had only Lamar and taken the 0 that week, like, because like, and that's not how that would have worked out either. I would have definitely had another quarterback, right? But like, like it just was a bad pick. Like with that happening. All right.
We want to go London since we went BTJ last time, or y'all want to
Sounds
go
good.
BTJ again?
What's Josh Jacobs look like?
Josh Jacobs in the eliminator, I actually like. You want to go Jacobs?
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
Let's do something a little weird.
I got it.
How many, like, and I know uniqueness doesn't matter that much in the eliminator, like, or at all, because it's just head to heads. But at that same
it still
point,
could help.
At that same point, we're like, how much projectable volume are we really giving up there? And if all the running backs are pulled up all over the place, and yeah, they get Washington week 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just gonna say Jacobs. I draft very little of him in the regular contest just because I do not like his playoff schedule at all for a running back that goes where he goes. But in the eliminator, I do actually like him because their first 4 games, they got some nice games.
So I'm going to respond to Bink King's comment there.
What system?
I think that he is like, but it's not about him pulling Golden up. It's that you don't ever see him actually draft Genty. So like both can be true, right? Yeah, but I know that he's not really big on Ashton Genty. Just like Off the Schneid is definitely not big on Ashton Genty. I think he'll regret that, but like, there's something with Disco is he usually his exposures usually reflect what he says. Like I will admit that. Like he had 60% Jamar Chase last year. Like
Okay.
he also had like 35% Zach Moss. So like
not so good.
Yeah.
And
So like,
hey, I can respect that. I'm the same way.
Right. Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
I like who I like, and like sometimes I'll change my mind, and I'll let you know if I change my mind. And sometimes I don't.
I wasn't doing content. Okay. Hampton.
Do we want to just start three running backs straight?
Like
Jaden would be fine too.
I'm fine with either one.
Let's go Hampton. Let's
let's
lock up 2 running backs in a flex a lot of weeks. At least
I have an
week
idea
5.
for our next pick too.
Okay.
Who all's in the draft room with us? By the way,
I don't recognize anybody, but y'all know the names better than me.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of them. The guy in the 3 spot was in the last room, but could just be coincidence.
And everybody's chat, I appreciate all you guys, and we appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Jamie's good people. Yeah, he's been in all the chats I've been in for the last 2 years. So, like Hampton, like I looked at my pre-draft exposures today, and yes, I had 37% Damian Martinez, but like I feel really good.
All right, we're on the clock. What fun thing did you have in mind?
Jalen Hurts. Let's just continue to skip. Do you guys like that? Just
I like it.
Skip. Yeah, just lock that up. Lock those 2 positions up, and we'll just scrounge together some wide receivers. We'll start Jacoby Myers, Khalil Shakir, and Cooper Kupp. Let's go.
Hit it with volume, hit it with volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
They don't all have to be pretty, right? Like you could have some ugly teams that make sense.
And in the eliminator, right?
If you start Gibbs, Hampton, Cook, J-Mo, Rice, who's your next pick? Who are you targeting?
Chris Olives. Is that reasonable? That's pretty reasonable.
You say what? Olave?
Oh, yeah, Chris Olave.
I think it has to be a wide receiver.
Or yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just have to go wide receiver. Like if you take Rashee Rice and it has to be in the first 5 rounds, right? Like I think you still need you definitely need to have at minimum 4 wide receivers through 7. I think all Rice teams right now have to be either they have to be hero something, hero running back, hero tight end, hero without. I don't think you want 1 running back, one tight end, and then T Higgins and then Rice. I don't think you're gonna build that out well. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I've been any of my Rice builds recently because I've still been taking them. It's heavier wide receivers, usually 4 out of my first 5 even.
Yeah, the way I look at it is you're drafting Rice for basically when he comes back, he's going to flex. So
Mhm.
like you don't need him to start, but when he comes back, he elevates your flex number significantly. Is kind of how I'm playing it. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
the correct way, and that's kind of what Hartman was saying as well.
All right, we're on the clock. What do we want to do here?
Zay is like the perfect zero RB target, right? Or
Yeah.
the hero wide receiver. I don't know what this is called. Robust RB.
Zero
Yeah,
wide receiver,
robust
I
Yeah,
guess.
RB.
yeah, robust. Yeah,
Zay Flowers.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know. JT wasn't going to turn down a Raven.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
And
like,
like,
I want as much of them as I can get. I think that offense is just going to be on a mission like none other this year.
so with our next pick, what do you guys like? Do you guys like to pull? We want to like? I kind of like. I've been pulling Diggs up there every time, but
That sounds good to me.
Travis Hunter goes at that range all the time, and we will want some spike week ability.
mhm.
Uh, and
I mean,
it's go ahead.
I'd lean Olave just because
We
it's
can
our
do that.
two. This is like an every week guy.
So
Hunter's
like,
okay.
it depends on how we want to build out after this. Like, if we go Olave, that kind of if Golden's still there, we could take him.
Dang,
If we take
screen is acting weird.
mine was doing that earlier. I hit F5 and refreshed. I think it's a best ball overlay like thingy. So if
Uh,
you hit F5 and refresh the screen, it will
I'll
possibly kick
refresh
it
it
out.
after this pick. Olave,
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, Hunter goes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like that.
what I was gonna say with Hunter is, if you take Hunter, you're kind of locking yourself in to like trying to force a Shakir plus Cup. So like you
Right.
have to take double solid guy in the next 2 rounds, but
Hmm.
you also have to have them available. Um, so it's a riskier thing, but I think it does have more upside as well. And
Yeah.
then that also sets you up to the rest of the draft. If you have those three glue pieces, you could just take spike week guys like Bateman, or I don't even really like Mims, but Mims, Shaheed, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
But
think
this,
Hampton at 2.8 is a little too early for my liking, but hey, by all means, get your guy.
I 208. So
Probably a
did
little
you take
much.
him? I wouldn't take him. I personally wouldn't take him over JT,
Mm.
and I would not take him over Chase Brown.
I would
I,
take him over Chase Brown if you wanted.
you said you would or wouldn't?
I like over Chase Brown. I would maybe. I probably wouldn't over Jacobs though. Oh
Yeah, Jake.
I,
I don't know Jacobs.
I'd take him
I'm
over Jacobs in the regular tournament just because I hate
yeah.
Jacobs' playoff schedule.
Well,
That's why
like
I can't.
I understand like being out on Bucky with the worst news.
hmm
Um, and like I think it's 50-50 with Chase Brown, but I the one thing we know for a fact is Cincinnati's going to have to score points, and they have nobody else. Like if Najee ends up coming back and being healthy and playing early, like you feel really bad about that. Most likely,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that like what's the worst that Taj Brooks is going to do?
He could be like what Zach Moss was. I mean, like when Chase Brown was splitting with Zach Moss to start the year, his points per game were like mid range RB2,
What do you
right?
guys
Yeah,
think about that? We're on the clock.
I love it.
Or do you see a
Yeah.
different receiver you like?
I'd
Love
go
it.
Ricky. Yeah.
It's always been Ricky over Juwan.
Yeah. Ricky's at practice, Juwan's out. This game's easy.
Yeah, that's a game.
2 weeks ago,
Big game.
people were saying the opposite.
I wasn't. I was like,
Not me.
it's time to buy Ricky. So
I had a little bit
si-
of a little bit of a flirt with Jennings there for about a week or so, but yeah, I'm more Ricky in general.
so I
Or Kittle. I just smashed Kittle.
I stopped smashing Kittle now that he's 3-4 turn. I smashed him at the 4-5 turn. I had
Yeah,
14
yeah, yeah.
I had 14.5% Kittle, and I've taken him once in like the next 100 drafts. I'm down
Mm.
to 10%.
I'll take him
I
sometimes in like the middle of the fourth when he falls a little bit and there's nobody else there I like, and I like the way my team's going or whatever.
I'm down to like 9% Kittle, and I was like decent amount overweight too.
What do you
well,
guys want to do here? You want to start checking out tight end, keep hitting the receivers?
I think we hit receiver. I think we go
Yeah, probably Pittman or Cup.
Cup.
Cup
Cup's
over
fine too.
Pittman?
Yeah, we'll go Pittman. I know you don't want Cup. You don't want anything to do with Darnold. We can go Pittman.
You know, I'll take Cup when he falls, and that's kind of my little okay. If I'm just totally wrong about Sam Darnold and he's actually pretty decent this year, which I do not believe he will, then at least I get me some Cup when he falls in drafts.
I had to pass on Kittle earlier yesterday. He actually fell to 45. I think it was. What pick is 45? Who has the 45th pick? Is that like the 6th spot, 7th spot?
Yeah, it should like the 4.
What number?
So I had
45?
the 6th spot, and Trey McBride fell all the way back to me, and then George Kittle fell all the way back after that, and I'm like, really? Come on.
Yeah,
I was very close to just doing it. I was very close to just doing
bully.
it. It was a
tight end.
Pomeranian too. So
I have not done a true elite, double elite tight end like with a Bowers or Kittle, and then another really good one yet this year.
I
It's
have
just
a
too much.
I have a Bowers McBride in the Superflex, and I have one in both of them fell 10 picks, like a full round. And I'm like, okay, why not? It's just one entry. And then I had one in the big board.
I have a Bowers McBride in the puppy, I think. The first one.
Yeah, I would not recommend you to do it, but I do think it's fun to have.
Yeah, the team doesn't look so hot at the end.
Yeah, if
like,
I was only doing
my early picks go.
If I was doing 15 to 20 drafts for the season, I would not do any. But I'm doing more like 1,000. So
yeah. Quarterback is top on the board if we want to go ahead and grab us a second quarterback.
I mean, Purdy or like Fields. We could do Purdy with Ricky or.
I'm fine with any of them, honestly.
Fields has the same bye week as Jalen, though.
I'm even fine just bringing Drake May up.
Oh yeah, that works too.
Like,
you want to do Drake May?
We could do either one. We got the stack. We could do Drake May.
Either one.
Yeah.
Go with May. He'll run around more.
Yeah. I think like
that's another guy you don't have to talk me into. I like clicking Drake May.
Yeah. Drake May is the 101 player that if he gets hurt this season, every team of mine, like, because I'm around 20% in every format on Drake May, like pre-draft, post-draft, eliminator, weekly winners, like all of them. It's Drake May, like at 20%. So if something bad happens to him, like it's probably bad news for me. Like I think I can survive a 6-week suspension on Rashee Rice. Like I think a couple of those teams are probably built well enough that I might sneak one or two of those round 3 Rashee Rice teams through. As long as I don't have more injuries or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like Drake May, if he gets hurt, what
do you guys want to do? We're on the clock.
We go tight end or like Shaheed.
I kind of like Shaheed there.
I'll click him and then we'll look at tight ends. Any tight end you like better?
Unless it's Kraft. Either one.
I couldn't get him in quick enough.
So
we took Shaheed.
What do you like? I'm kind of on board on this one to go 3 super late tight end.
Yeah, it's kind of making sense at this point.
Because we took the 3 elite running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we have to give up something.
Mm-hmm.
And like 2 get back at receiver. And I think with Shaheed, we may have actually got to where we feel good with a starter. Like 3 starters every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
We do
It
have
looks
3
like it's
week
coming together
11
pretty
buys,
good.
but whatever. If
I
we're there in week 11, we'll be happy.
I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like Shaheed is in the same tier as like I do think Bateman's there too, but we took Flowers on this team. But I think Bateman, Shaheed, Trey Harris is kind of in their own little like is in the same tier as Cooper Cup.
Hmm.
Um, and I
Yeah.
think that Keon Coleman maybe like I'm 50-50. Like I will take him in that tier. I don't feel as strongly about it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really in on Shaheed. The one thing I see when I watch Tyler Shuck's tape too is like he's got a nice deep ball. Like, he's not the best quarterback in the world, clearly, but like
Yeah.
when I watched a lot of tape on his college, like I saw a lot of nice, when I say good deep ball, like he's got good touch on it, knows where to lay it, knows where to put it in there, what trajectory and all that. So that could be a nice combination.
Oh
Yeah.
no. With what Hoohames was saying on May, I'm just finishing up my rookies and sophomores, and I got about 55% May in that. Yeah.
What do you guys want to do here? Y'all want to get back in the
I
running back room?
I think
we
we
could do
could
Tyler Warren.
yeah, we could just double up Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren again?
Yeah.
Or
I
let
think
You
we
know,
could
me.
just
I
go ahead.
I was gonna say I actually wasn't that in on him at first. I keep going back and forth. I wish I knew who the damn quarterback was because I think like if it's Jones, I like Warren a whole lot more than if it's AR, I think. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
either way, he could be good.
Mind if I touch on Bink King's comment there?
Yeah, let me go find it. Which
The
one?
whole
May?
May doesn't do it for me. The other one.
Uh,
Like so number one, he does have a new offense this year. Like last year they had 0 designed runs. They've already said that they're going to use design runs this year. Last year, his offensive line was just horrendous. They went out and they signed a guy and then they drafted a guy, so he will actually be able to stay in the pocket a little more instead of just scramble. He played 13 games. He had 450 some rushing yards. Um, the offense wasn't as good. They didn't have weapons. Like everything looks up for that team. Uh, like the coaching was an absolute disaster last year. Like it was laughable. So I like, all right. So
we're back on the clock.
yeah,
Pause.
Uh,
You want to go
yeah.
Ray Davis here, or y'all want to get a
or
third
or
quarterback?
Goddard or
yeah.
Burden.
I think Goddard is the play.
Yeah,
I think
that
we
Yeah, that
just
makes
feels good.
sense.
yeah.
Also on the
How are
Drake
you
May
guys,
thing,
real quick, and you can finish the Drake May thing? Are
Yeah.
we gonna just stay with 2 quarterbacks, you think?
I,
Or do you guys think 3 quarterbacks still? Like with Hurts and May, I would be okay with just them two. They both have somewhat
I
later
mean,
buys.
we have
we
double elite quarterback. What else do you want?
No,
we might as well
I
just
hey,
grab.
Steve would be pushing for a third quarterback still.
I
So
know.
Well,
I
I'm
we
actually
just
might as
seeing
well
where
just
we're
get
at.
Shuck. We might as well
yeah
just get Shuck. We have
that,
the Saints double.
yeah. That's a good point.
That is a good point. We could do that in like the later round. So he
Yeah.
might be
Then it
there in
doesn't
I
the
really cost
last round.
anything. Just some extra floor baked in.
Mm-hmm. And we
Yeah.
and
said
Oh
3
yeah.
late tight ends, but maybe we could put a third one on super late.
Yeah, but Drake May's the truth though. He had the most rushing yards out of any QB per carry, right? Or per scramble.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, and like his fantasy points, like the second half of the year, I mean, he was a top 5 QB. Like, and in a Josh McDaniel offense, like people don't even realize like the difference that that's going to be. That's such a
Oh yeah,
terrible
Josh
offensive system
McDaniels is
last year.
a good coordinator. The
Yeah,
weapons,
good
right?
OC,
Like
bad head coach.
Diggs seems like he's healthy and everything this year. They got Kyle Williams. That's 2 better than what they had last year.
Yeah, that's Jamie hit it on the head. It was the most non-designed rushing yards
Right.
uh, because they never designed one. Like
Correct.
I think it was a single designed run or something the entire time.
That sounds right. Yeah.
It was something like laughably low.
Yeah.
I'm in
We
on
want to
both of those people
do
at the
just
top.
do that then.
Yeah, I'm up for either one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think get the stack if we can, but if not, the other guy's fine.
And then I think after that, we're good to tack on a couple. Like, I think we just need 2 more running backs, but they don't have to be strong.
I mean, we could get Bigsby. He's allegedly RB1 right now.
I think we could just do that actually right now.
Do that instead of
Yeah,
Williams.
yeah. The
That
eliminator.
sounds better.
I've taken a
That does sound
couple.
better.
I've taken a couple Bigsby today in eliminator. I did like 4 of them today, and the eliminator hasn't moved him up like everybody else did.
Right.
So
These
if you
contests
guys-
are always
Because not
slow.
that many people in general are drafting the eliminator right now. A lot of people
Yeah.
are still waiting and stuff too. So it's going to take a little bit longer for that to shift.
How much do you guys think the sprint and marathon fill?
I
I
think
don't
there's going to
know.
be mega promos at the end of the year.
I think so too.
You
I'm
do?
not doing any because of that.
Yeah,
That's a good point. Maybe I'll
I-
hold off
I
on them
like.
too.
I
Then.
think everybody's waiting to do that because last year the marathon overlaid by like 10%, and they ended up like that. Like a week before, it was like 20% from filling, and people just jammed it. Like everyone just autoed it.
What do we want to do here? We're back on the clock.
I'm
Tillman,
up for
Algier.
get that
Who?
Cincinnati week 1. Tillman.
Yeah, Tillman.
Tillman. Top. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, get that Cincinnati week 1 game.
A Brown in every eliminator draft.
That's right.
That's your rule, right?
Yeah.
That's my new rule. I'll be done with that rule in 3 days. You know, like it's been my rule today.
I've just kind of come around that I don't know Cedric Tillman. He might be wide receiver 1 on the Browns. On the Browns, yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, I like Cedric Tillman. You know, it's a small sample size, but he had like a 3-game stretch late in the year last year where he was looking pretty damn good.
He was beating man coverage as an X receiver, right? At least like he showed he can do that, even if it's only for a couple weeks, maybe. But you know,
dude, I got Tillman at 168 or something yesterday. I posted it in my Discord. I can't remember what it was, but it was a crazy team.
I have a random question for y'all, and it's not eliminator specific. It's more of like regular tournaments, but it happened today in one of my slows that I'm in. Like in general, I think I don't want to draft any more Mixon until I hear more news that's more definitive on what it is. But what would be y'all's point where you would consider it? I was in a draft where I had 2 running backs that were running backs that I liked. It was a slow draft. And it was like pick 115 and he was still hanging around. And Scat was gone already. You know, most of the guys in that range that I like were already gone. So I took him. He's my 3rd running back. So even if he misses a couple games at the beginning of the year, are y'all just like totally out?
You say Judkins?
No, Mixon.
I think that's a crazy price. Yeah,
I
like
think
late
I'm
80s.
going to
most
take
of the time he's been going like late 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
at the worst, someone will grab him, and I don't grab him there.
I think I'm still taking him around Scattaboo, which I have at pick 100.
See, I'm probably taking him like mid to late 80s because I'm underweight right now, so I'd be willing to take him a little earlier.
Yeah.
See, I was already kind of in on him a lot. So for me, it's like if guys like Scatterboo are still there, until I know more, I think I'm just taking them. What do we want to do here, boys? This is 15.
Do we need another tight end? Do we want like Ertz or something, or not really?
I think Ertz fits together really well. I check our bye weeks. We have Goddard, which is 9 and 11.
Ertz just went though.
Kate,
well, we could grab something else and get one of the rookie tight ends.
Let's hit a running back real quick. or a wide
10
receiver?
seconds.
Shipley
Yeah, Shipley. Let's do it.
or Roshan.
I'm good
Maybe
with
he'll have
that.
more of a role. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, that's fine. Roshan. Let's go Roshan. Let's test JT.
I got
real
it
quick.
in.
He got
I
it.
got it in.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite clicks in Eliminator is round 18, Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Like, especially like I really, really like it with
I remember drafting an eliminator with you before and you telling me that.
with Tyler Warren or Colson Loveland with the rookie. I love getting that veteran in there that we know for a fact is going to have a role on a good offense. Like, unless Stafford's hurt, like then like I see the funniest thing the other day. It's all right. So go back to wide receiver.
Oh, we're on the clock.
Yeah,
Sorry.
wide receiver.
I was looking at something else. 10
Um,
seconds.
Maybe queue up Slayton and look at tight end, or queue up Bryant.
Diami maybe.
Oh, that'd be fine too.
Since it's all good. It's all good.
We got Slayton again.
Slayton's fine.
We had him queued up.
My bad. My bad.
My bad. I
No,
was
it's all
looking
good.
at the comments in the chat and I didn't realize we were already back on the clock.
Yeah, so like so this is hilarious. I hadn't even thought about this. So Jimmy Garoppolo is the backup, right? And
Who?
Jimmy Garoppolo is the backup to Stafford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember who Devontae Adams' quarterback was in LA that he got
Yes,
mad
I
and
was
left?
actually just thinking about that today on the receiver show where he took his damn helmet off and slammed it down. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah. And
I was literally just thinking about that
Matt
today.
Stafford's
I swear.
out now, it is so like, does he just retire? Is he just like, I'm done? I will
go to
play
Pittsburgh.
football. Yeah. I will play football whenever
Aaron Rodgers is trading for him
back.
mid-season again.
He'll have another surprise hamstring injury.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was literally thinking of that earlier
Dude.
today.
Yeah. If that happened and he got traded to Pittsburgh, that would be the absolute finale of the season. All those big board teams I took Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. I took that. I took it like in 10 of them. I'm like, well, Aaron Rodgers is probably going to play somewhere, and Devontae's played somewhere too. So like, I'm just going to go ahead and bet that it was before they signed. I'm like, if they sign together, they're going to go way, way up. So anytime I got Devontae Adams, I just tacked on Aaron Rodgers, like, because it was free as a third quarterback. So I got a lot of late Aaron Rodgers on DK Metcalf or on teams that have Devontae Adams. I think we just go ahead and like, I would love to just take Higbee at the next pick.
In the 17th?
Yeah, I don't think like, or we take Juwan Johnson if he's there. Oh wait, Tyler Shuck actually.
That's what I was about to say. If we want to make sure we get him, we better grab him now and see who comes back to us in the
good call. And then
mega stack.
Yeah,
there we go. And it's low cost, so it's okay. Even though
it's a really late bye week too, so that's always nice.
Only thing I don't like about this team is Michael Pittman.
You don't like Pittman?
Oh, I am so out on Pittman if Anthony Richardson's the starter.
Yeah, well, see, I had gotten in on Pittman whenever I thought that Anthony Richardson wasn't going to be the starter, and now he's out there at camp looking just fine. So I guess we'll see. Back to not drafting, just keep drafting Giddens.
Yeah.
That's my answer for the
Colts. We could just do the Juwan, and then if Juwan's not there, we just take Higbee.
Sure, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Juwan, it's the triple stack with New Orleans. Feels pretty great. I think that's probably the offense you want to hitch your wagon to.
Hey, well, if nothing else, though, that offense is going to have to be throwing the ball, because they're not going to be a good defense either. They're going to be playing from behind. Arizona will push them. San Francisco will push them. Buffalo will push them. He
And
went though,
it's
so we'll
all
just
there.
Higby.
It's
Yeah,
mostly all lower price pieces, so it's kind of
right.
giving us some of that floor with
And
the team
being King is
correlation.
saying Higby had 100 yards last year. Yeah, but like, look at what he done in the playoffs. Like he was hurt the entire year. He didn't come back to like week 14. And it
Mm-hmm.
took him a couple weeks to get to game speed. He's healthy this year. Matt Stafford trusts him. Sean McVay loves him. So this is eliminator. We don't care if he's not playing in week 16, 17, 18. We don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Like
Yeah.
like he is our gateway to get us to week 8, 9 with Tyler Warren when he's going to start smashing. You know.
Yeah. I like it. Let's I'll recap the team real quick. We'll catch up with the chat. We went with the 3-5-7-3 with Hertz and May. Didn't need a third, but we threw Shuck on there anyways. Genty, Jacobs, and Hampton are powering this team. But we also have the Jacksonville RB1, it looks like, and Bigsby as a fourth. Roshan hopefully can mix in there for the Bears some also. Flowers, Olave, Pearsall, Pittman, Shaheed, Tillman, and Slayton. Not a great wide receiver room, but when you consider how strong our quarterbacks and running backs are, I think you can get by. Like we're
Yeah.
getting flexed out of that RB room easy. So we really just need three of those guys to hit. Tyler Warren, Goddard, and Higby at the tight end room. I like the team, boys.
Well, I don't even think our wide receiver room feels too bad for like
No,
the
no.
relative strength of the other rooms.
Yeah,
Like
that's
all the other
exactly what
rooms
I
feel
was
pretty
saying.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, between Bigsby, Hampton, Jacobs, and Genty, we're getting three scores. You know, maybe not week 8, but every other week we're getting three scores, I feel like, out of those four. So then realistically, we just need this wide receiver room to produce three nice scores.
And even tight end and QB, we're probably beating our
Mm-hmm.
pod most weeks. You know, he's
Yeah.
competitive.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. I
I
like it.
I don't even like Shuck is kind of like a we had a free pick. That's why we went with the third quarterback with the elite.
Right.
You know, like uh I don't necessarily think we needed it, but like it made it more fun. And who knows, maybe the Saints score 82 points in the first 2 weeks again.
Yeah.
You
There
know,
you go.
like if they did it last year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's if the last year was like this year, huh? They would be like the team you needed
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Because how do you get to week 3 without him? Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah. And they're just dead the
And
rest of the year.
yeah, and then all those teams are dead.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think
All right, let's
both those
catch
teams
up
come
on
out pretty good
chat a
though.
little bit here. See where did I leave off at? Somewhere right in here. Let's go with this one. Foot injury this late in the off season. I guess it's when we were talking about Mixon. Typically devastating, very tough to overcome. This is extremely troubling for Mixon. You know, the one thing is though, is it's not an injury that like just happened. And so that's why it is kind of frustrating that they won't just come out and say exactly what it is. Cause like the injury itself, we've known about. Like it happened back in like the spring sometime when he was working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not like
well,
I would be more worried about it. I get well, I'm worried about it, but it's not like he just got hurt with the foot injury now.
is that better or worse though? If you've if
it
you've had it for a while, is that
well,
is that
I mean,
better
but
or
it could
worse?
be right because we don't know what it is. Like I said, I brought up earlier, he literally didn't do anything most of training camp last year. I forget whatever little injury it was he was nursing. And then most of the regular season, other than when he twisted his ankle or whatever, he was good right from the start. You know, he's an older back, he's a veteran. Like it could very well be he did something to his foot training And like, yes, if this was like the playoffs, he could maybe be out there playing, but like he's your guy you need all season, and you're going to be better off letting him rest it and keep recovering it until he's 100% versus trying to like get out there and, play at 70% or something. Or it could be something way more freaking serious. We don't know because they're being so damn secretive about it.
Well,
It's pissing me off as a Texan
number
fan.
one, like it didn't happen at like for them. Like it was a private workout. So
Yes.
it's under a non-football injury, which means they might, I don't even know if they're allowed to say anything about it, like other than it's a foot injury. I don't know how those rules work,
Seems
but
like if
like
they wanted
but
to, they
like
could.
that's since it's kind of like you taking a doctor's note to work, like like hey, I can't be here. Like they have no ability to really double check unless you let them, and
I'll
I'm
tell
sure they
you
would.
what Binking just said. The one thing that I've been doing since the Mixon news came out is just taking the passing game more. I have been drafting a little bit more of the passing game. I think Houston
Yeah.
and Mixon are
I
telling the league how much they are invested in him and how important he is late in the season.
The one thing I did is I moved Jaden Higgins up uh, about 7-8 spots when Mixon got like whatever that came out, because I think everybody else is kind of properly priced, but I think Higgins is the one that'll really step up. I think
Hmm.
that he'll be kind of rushed into that role. Like I think he was going to have that role anyway, but I think that they won't have an option but to use him more because I have that little faith in Nick Chubb now.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. They go
Yeah,
more pass heavy and he's kind of the
yeah,
breakout rookie. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I've done.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
really like Jaden Higgins' price right now.
He had
I think
a
him
nice
and Trey
touchdown
Harris.
catch in practice today.
all the rookies are
Noel's
balling
been
out.
looking really good the last couple of days in practice too,
Yeah.
which the one guy I haven't heard anything about is old Kirk.
So Slot Demon,
Yeah, I haven't really
yeah,
been hearing much about him yet.
yeah. Uh, like I, man, all the rookies though. Like Jalen Lane had a really nice catch today. Trey
Hmm.
Harris cooked. That Lambert Smith is cooking. Uh, Scattaboo dominating.
Oh, so you can't stop seeing Scatterboo
Well,
highlights every time I open
we
X.
we knew that was going to happen because Scattaboo is
No,
he's going to be a fan favorite.
yeah.
And like he is a baller. Like the one thing he does is he loves the game. Like
Hmm.
and he's got energy and he's gonna be a charismatic guy.
Hmm.
Uh,
Thinking if you're still around, what part of Houston you from, my friend? That's where I grew up at. I lived there most of my life. I'm out here in the Austin area right now. What do you guys got going on this week? You got anything exciting? Who? I know you said you have a. Is it Thursday? You're doing a long thing.
so I don't know when the the Superflex thing is gonna launch, but if it launches before I stream on Tuesday or Thursday, I'm gonna start up 2 hours early and just run from 2 to 7 basically, or yeah 2 to 6, 2 to 6
Okay.
Central. And I might even go longer, but I'm gonna invite a bunch of people on and do that if that happens. I don't know if it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, the one thing I do know is that I'm pretty sure they said that they're wanting to start it before, like, at least by the 1st of April or August. So, uh, if that doesn't happen, I will do the same thing on Monday. So either Thursday or Monday, I will be doing that.
Okay. Okay.
Most likely,
Yeah, that would be really cool.
yeah.
Beacon. I grew up pretty close to there. I grew up like in the North Shore, Channelview area, and then later on, I moved down to like the Texas City area, a little more outside of Houston. But yeah, that's my old stomping grounds. My family still lives back
Yeah.
there. That's why I still support my boys out here in Austin.
Yeah.
But Hartman, you got anything? I know me and Hartman will be with Candyman. We normally get together on Tuesday nights. I believe it's over on his channel this week, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing planned right now for me. Just
Okay.
yeah.
And if you guys aren't already to subscribe to Hoohames or Hartman, both of the links for their YouTube is in the description. I also have their X handles in the description as well. Give them a follow. They're fun people. Ball knowers for sure. Love talking to you guys. I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I didn't get that much sleep last night. My dogs wouldn't let me take a nap today. We're going to call it a night after these two drafts. 10 o'clock normally is when I'm here. Tomorrow we might be a little earlier. Normally with Hartman and Chris, we go about 9. Is it, Hartman?
I think so, yeah.
I think that's what we're planning for. You guys have a good rest of your night. See you guys in the chat. We'll talk to you later.
But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for.